Florence came at a time where I was really low, feeling super insecure, not sure of my life, not sure of even who I was, and I didn't really realize that I was hanging on to so many things of the world that made me feel beautiful. So when it was time for Dee to strip me down, I fought, like I was fighting to keep lashes. I was fighting for fingernails and fighting for, wigs and things like that. And I just didn't want to strip down because I just was afraid. And Dee finally convinced me to trust her in this. And once I trusted her and let Florence live, she really liberated me. She really opened me up to my own inner beauty for real, not, what I thought I've learned, but really, truly who I am.
I had the exact opposite thing because also my character, it's also with no makeup, lit in a way so that I look really worn out. And Miguel thought he was gonna have to struggle with me on this. I was so excited. He showed me the haircut and said, oh yes. And I was so excited not to look good because for me it was like liberating not to have to look good. I just loved it. I just felt really comfortable and happy to not have this burden that most women have to have of having to look good.
Right, well, I was struggling because I was going through some real
I understand.
Heavy, you're not this, these things in my mind, and I wanted to be beautiful for someone. I wanted to be beautiful.
And you were?
And those things,
And you were beautiful.
Right, but I didn't know, I thought that these things made me beautiful to this person. So I just was afraid to let it go because I was trying to save something that was already dead. You understand what I'm saying?
But did it change a little bit your point of view on the person that was incapable of seeing your beauty?
Well, now, then I was...
But while you were doing the character, no?
Well, once I surrendered to the character...
That's where I'm talking about.
There was so many different things happening. I was surrendered, but I was still thinking, I wanted to be beautiful for this person. I wanted to save my situation. And if this made me beautiful for this person, I wanted to keep it. So all these little things were still there floating around, but Florence had completely taken over. Yeah. She did, but I still had these things because I still had to go home. I still had to deal with reality.
I know. But
what do I do now? I can't be on the street like this.
The rebel came out on me and I said, yes, I don't have to be beautiful for anybody.
Right, but now it's like, okay, now I'm running around with my own edges out. I wasn't wearing my own hair out, so I'm like, look, it is what it is. My forehead is what it is. My edges are what they are. The texture of my hair is what it is. The color of my skin is what it is. I am what I am, and Florence helped me to embrace that fully. So thank
There is
God
nothing
for Florence.
sexier in this world than talent.